The first time,
Very impressive.
It's going to be late.
The USA invited cricket fans to the land of Michael Jordan this year. For the first time, USA became the host country of T20 Cricket World Cup. Is this love for sports or a pure business?
This is business!
Let's get to know the fascinating story behind it. A recent survey found that only 1% of USA consumers watch cricket, 11% watch basketball, 9% baseball, and 29.3 million, or 7%, watch soccer. If the USA has the lowest percentage of fans, why would they host a Cricket World Cup? Well, you'll be amazed to know that cricket is not new to the USA. They are one of the earliest cricket-playing nations. They played their first international match in 1844 against Canada. Now, after around 170 years of the journey, they are hosting this T20 World Cup. If they've been in the game for over 15 decades, what took so long to host a tournament? Why did the USA choose the year 2024 to finally associate with ICC? Before answering this question, we must admit that the USA prepared perfectly for this World Cup. For instance, the cricket pitch is one of the most important parts of hosting a Cricket World Cup. The pitches are being overseen by Damien Howe, pitch curator at Adelaide Oval, who is extremely experienced in pitch preparation. The pitch that would be used in the World Cup traveled around 14,000 miles. It was shipped from Australia to Florida and then sent by road to 8 cities across 7 different states in the USA: New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Miami, Florida, the Seattle, Washington, Los Angeles, California, Inglewood, Kansas City, Missouri, and Dallas, Texas, Arlington. A cricket pitch born and nurtured in the heart of Adelaide, Australia, embarks on a journey across the globe to its new home in the USA. This isn't just any pitch, it's a pitch designed for the grand stage of the 2024 T20 World Cup. The pitches are grown in trays using clay-like soil and a specific grass variety tailored for warmer climate and capable of heavy usages. These pitches are drop-in pitches, which are prepared away from the stadium and then brought into the stadium. This innovative approach allows for greater control over the pitch conditions. In a few places where there was no proper infrastructure to play cricket even 60 days before, now there are green cricket fields and huge galleries to entertain cricket fans around the world. The Jamaican rocket Usain Bolt became the ambassador for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024. A global athlete like him would be able to attract more attention from US fans, as mentioned by top-rated US news broadcasters.
As an ambassador, Bolt will play a key role in promoting the event.
Great marketing and preparation, but have you ever wondered how much business lies behind it? Will the organizers be able to make it successful? For this, we have to know how ICC will earn money from this World Cup. The ICC has several ways to earn money from the T20 World Cup. Media rights. This is the biggest source of income. The ICC sells the tournament's broadcasting rights to various TV channels and streaming services around the world. These rights are incredibly valuable, especially for cricket-crazy countries like India and Australia. Sponsorships. The ICC partners with various companies that pay to have their logos displayed on the field, on players' jerseys, and during broadcasts. The sponsorships can range from global giants to local companies. Ticketing. Ticket sales for the T20 World Cup can be a significant source of revenue, especially when the tournament is held in cricket-loving countries with large stadiums. Merchandise. The ICC sells official T20 World Cup merchandise such as jerseys, caps, and bats. Fans love to show their support for their teams by purchasing these items. Now the question is, how much is USA's profit out of it? The branding value of a host nation of any World Cup is always great. The USA cricket team would grab a lot of attention and fans worldwide. The primary revenue source for any major sporting event is broadcasting rights. Cricket attracts 2.5 billion spectators from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and other cricket-loving countries. The ICC sells and controls these broadcasting rights. The USA would still benefit from ticket sales and merchandising. The starting price of each match would be $200.
Tickets are expected to sell out. There are still a few available for the opening game starting at $200 and
USA and ICC would have a decent profit-sharing model, which is not an open policy for the public information. It may look like it's all ICC business, but it is certain that any host country of the Cricket World Cup gets a great deal of exposure and tourism. Many cricket fans will fly to the USA to watch their favorite team fight for the title. This will give a great boost to the hotel business and create many jobs and small business opportunities in the hosting cities. Microsoft's current CEO, Satya Nadella, along with Ross Perot Jr., has committed to investing $120 million in MLC, a franchise-based T20 cricket league sponsored by USA Cricket. Netizens of the state may not be cricket fans, but the USA is home to a diverse population with roots in many cricket-loving countries. Hosting the World Cup in the USA could attract these audiences and create a unique multicultural cricketing experience. Above social harmony, development, or love for sports, there's also a purely commercial perspective to it. FIFA and ICC are the two leading sports organizations in the world today. FIFA has the leading 3.5 billion viewership of its global World Cup events, whereas ICC now has an average of 2 billion viewership. The ICC holds the title of the most followed international sports federation on social media, with over 92.2 million followers across platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. FIFA follows behind with approximately 51.4 million followers on the same platforms. This can be shocking to many as FIFA has always been the most famous organization for decades. ICC is now overtaking this place on social media platforms. It is no wonder that the USA also wants to be associated with ICC and participate in this booming market. Also, USA has a large Asian population in states like New York, Texas, New Jersey, Illinois, Washington, and the highest number of Asian Americans residing in California. Cricket is a dominant sport in Asian countries, and it would make the USA Cricket World Cup event successful in these states. The USA wisely managed the venues, prioritizing all these factors. It seems that the ICC and the USA both had a clear vision of making this T20 World Cup a global celebration and experience. This association will definitely please cricket fans and take cricket to those corners of the world where cricket has not been celebrated for a long time. So how do you guys feel about the USA being T20 World Cup co-host nation for 2024?